Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Z2X. I'm joined again by my mother,
I'm the X, Gen X,
Jen
to his
X.
Z,
Yep.
Gen Z.
What are we going to be talking about here today?
Well, we're doing some pop culture this time, and two very different women,
Mm-hmm.
very different,
Very.
but both, yeah, very different in so many ways, but are both having a big highlight in the spotlight, I guess you say, in our culture today, right now, this week, month. Everything's happened so fast all the time anymore.
Mm.
Um, Taylor Swift and Cardi B.
Yep.
And which one do you want to go first?
Let's do Taylor Swift first.
Okay,
Let's
we'll do
let's leave
Taylor
let's
Swift
leave
first.
let's leave with that.
So the gossip with her is, of course, everybody knows that she is engaged. Bum,
I
bum,
didn't know that actually.
bah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know
So
that.
yeah, on August 26th, what is the guy's name that she is dating?
I didn't even know she
Travis.
was dating anyone at the time. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, Dallin, you are so out of it. Travis. He's a football player. I'm not very good with these
Scott.
names.
Uh,
No, Travis
Kelsey.
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 Is
Travis
it
Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay.
Kelce.
Uh, yeah. So Travis Kelsey, and I don't think they've been dating for that long. Maybe a year, maybe a little bit more. But so she's engaged. But this is the big drama. Dun dun
Mm-hmm.
dun. So you know how Blake Lively and Taylor Swift were BFFs, is what everybody said. Blake Lively would say that, and then the rumors were that Blake Lively had basically blackmailed Taylor Swift to try to subpoena with her and side with her. Otherwise, she would tell, or she saved 10 years of their text messages and she was going to put them in public,
Mm.
anonymously, blah, blah, blah. And so Taylor Swift's dad came out and told the other lawyer for Justin Baldoni, because that's the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni lawsuit thing. Anyway, so, and then Blake Lively keeps saying that, oh, their friendship is good. Their friendship is really still fine. It's fine. That's not true. But Taylor Swift has remained quiet for all of this, and that tells me, because Taylor Swift is like, if she doesn't agree with something or it's not true, she'll say it. If it is true, she just kind of keeps quiet, and lets it play out.
Yeah.
Well, so she's engaged, right? That's a big deal. So if you're a BFF with somebody, you'd be liking their Instagram post. Well, when you go on her Instagram post and you can go on to likes and you can see who likes, and you put in Blake Lively, nothing. You put in Ryan Reynolds, there's no like. So she didn't like, obviously, that they're engaged. Like, she didn't like their post. So obviously they're not friends really anymore. And the biggest rumor is
Yes.
that, see, Taylor Swift was Blake Lively's girls' godmother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Taylor Swift said, rumor is, that she told a close confidant, or she is seeking legal to be non-obligatory toward and no longer be their godparent, their
Wow.
godmother. So
Jeez.
she is revoking her fairy godmother status from Blake Lively's children because she doesn't want anything to do with Blake Lively anymore. They're not friends at all. And
That
so this tells me that that rumor about Blake Lively blackmailing Taylor Swift is true. I think it's very true.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like Blake Lively too. She lies. She's been on the stand right now, and she's just like blah 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 blahing. It's just ridiculous. I think she is a big bully, and I think that she uses her and her husband's clout to get what she wants. But Taylor Swift has got her own. She's freaking can stand on her own 2 feet. She's a very independent woman, and now that she's engaged and she's doing all this, I think that Taylor Swift is obviously going to come out ahead of all of that. And she's just going to, basically, Blake Lively is going to be water under the bridge for her. But yeah, to revoke your godmother for your kids, that's a
Yeah.
big deal. That is a
Seriously.
huge deal. And even if you AI it, it comes up that that is true. And I'm telling you, if that wasn't true, Taylor Swift would say something. She'd be like,
she'd be like,
that
no.
I would never do that. These are children that I love, blah 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 blah. But I think the kids might have more than one godparent. I don't think
There's
it's
like
just
a line
Taylor
of them.
Swift. Well, because they're wealthy and blah blah blah. Anyway, so that was the Taylor Swift gossip that she's getting married, which good for her. Congratulations. I think that's awesome. Your dad was so funny. He's like, I couldn't care less what any of them are doing. I go,
Yeah.
aren't you happy for them? He goes, I'm not happy or sad or anything. Means zero to me. I thought that was so funny. Which, truthfully, let's face it, most people couldn't care less.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's nice for her, and I think this guy seems like the real deal for her. So I think that's awesome. So that was my Taylor Swift gossip. That I thought it was a big deal. I'm sorry, but revoking your godmother privilege that to the children and she's gonna get it legalized so that it can't come back to her. That's pretty big.
That's pretty bizarre.
That means
honestly.
Blake Lively burnt that bridge with some gasoline. Like, it is not coming back. There is no bridge that's ever going to be built again to bring them back. And also, Taylor Swift has her new album coming out in October.
Really?
So she released that she was on August 26th. She put on her Instagram that she was engaged and all the pictures. It was cute. It's really a cute image. I mean, it's everywhere now. And then she also has that her album's coming out in October. So her new album.
Makes sense.
Yep. And now we'll go to the opposite of the spectrum of women in the industry.
Cardi B. I know a little bit more about Cardi B than I do Taylor Swift. Just
Yeah,
because she's
you
a
know a lot more about
controversial
Cardi, and
figure.
so does your dad. I really, truthfully, I like Taylor Swift's music way better than Cardi B. Cardi B is not a person I listen to. I think that WAP song is just absolutely disgusting. But you know, she's a genre for people who like that kind of stuff.
People do like her. That's you.
Yeah, yeah. And so anyway, so she's been sued for $24 million because she quote unquote assault, spit, and harassed a security chick when she was Cardi B was pregnant. And she was trying to, the whole place was shut down because she was trying to make it private. It was after work hours. And this woman was filming her. And she said that Cardi B called her names, fat shamed her, which is it's not against the freaking law, even if she did do that.
Yeah.
And that she scratched her and spit on her. But then they asked, like, did it scar or anything? She's like, well, it got healed or something. It was 2019. I can't even believe it's
6 years ago, by the way.
I know. And I can't believe it even went to trial. This is insane that this even went to trial. So I sent you the YouTube pages of the Cardi B clips that's going around the internet from, I think it was Entertainment Tonight is actually the one that started it, the clips from the courtroom, because they could be in there, and I think they might have recorded them. And they're hilarious of Cardi B, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I saw those. The thing is, my opinion on Cardi B is she is not a good person. She has done a lot of shitty stuff over the years.
Yeah.
But at the
she
same
really-
time, the guy was so argumentative and intentionally antagonistic.
The lawyer for that chick.
The lawyer was a huge, and that's how you can kind of tell they don't have a thing, is because they're semantic lawyers, right? They're just like going off of pure semantics and nothing else.
They're trying to trip her up and being kind of.
They asked very technical questions that I don't think any reasonable person would have the assumption of knowing.
Yeah. But she
answered very funny. She even made the courtroom laugh, which
quite a few times.
Quite a few times, and I'm like, yeah, actually, go get him, diva. All right,
I know.
I am surprised thoroughly.
We will put a link of the videos that we saw, the compilation, in our description, so you guys can take a look.
Yeah, because they are seriously. She's like, I don't know, like when he was like trying to quiz her.
Yeah, and she's like, do you think she's fat? What made you think she's bigger than you? She's like, she opens her eyes and she's like, look, I have eyes.
Yeah,
and then they're like, but you're mostly aggressive. Why are you not aggressive now? She goes, I have a baby in my tummy. Why didn't you have your security guard with you? She's like, because I ain't gonna bring a man to my vagina doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I thought that
like, oh
he's like should they know everything about me? Is
I
that
know.
part of the job?
No, and she had some pretty good comebacks. I'm sure her lawyer kind of helped her out with that, I would guess, on how to defend herself. But I mean, how would your lawyer know you about the wigs? Yesterday you came in with a short dark hair, and today you have blonde hair. Which is your natural? She's like, they're wigs.
What's your real hair?
What's your real hair?
There's
that's
some
what he said.
things that we may never know.
I know. I just thought that was the stupidest. What was that? Why would you talk like that? Why would you bring that up? I just think $24 million this woman is suing her for. I think it's outrageous and egregious or whatever the word you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
honestly, the way that he kept on saying it reminded me of, oh my god, like, you ever watched Ghost Adventures back in the day, like with Zach Bagans? Like his openers would be like, "There's things in this world that we will never understand." That's kind of how it felt like he was quizzing. It's like, there's certain things we will never understand. Why does Cardi B have a yellow wig today when she had a brown one? Why is her hair a different color today when it was different yesterday?
And it's long and short. And she's just like, I was 130 pounds. Look at her. She's big. Like, did you hit her? Do you know the amount of what did you say? Do you know what a verbal altercation is?
Are we having a verbal altercation right now? Is what he asked her.
Yeah.
We're having a debate?
We're having I would say a debate, but because he said that they're saying that they got in an altercation and Cardi B hit her. Cardi B's like, I didn't hit her. I ain't hit her. What do you do your thing?
It's Tommy Wiseau's the room.
No,
I did not hit her. I did not. From
yeah. So that was so funny. Anyway, so she says, I didn't hit her. They're like, well, did you call her these names? And she goes, I called her a bitch.
Yeah.
Cardi B's like, I called her what I called her, and that's what I called her. Say what you will is what I'm saying about Cardi B, and she does have a very sketchy, scratchy, yucky past.
like with her,
and she's not the best person in the world, but
no, I would consider her a bad person actually.
Yeah,
but there's
but there is also a limit. Like, what did you say to me when I brought this up in the car?
I was like, I think she is a kind of like a bad person that I think promotes like a bad culture, and also she has done really bad things in the past, such as drugging men to rob them in their rooms and possibly do other things.
Yeah, because she pretended to be she was a stripper, and she pretended to go home.
Yeah, and then she would rob them, which is like
she would drug them and rob them.
Yeah, and among other. Like, I mean, the best way to say it is gangster activities. And the way that
you're the type of person who believes that karma, their justice will come and get them in their karma.
Yeah, and this is a bogus lawsuit.
But it is a bogus lawsuit.
It is completely bogus, but I think it's one of those things where it's bogus, but maybe some good can come from it in that form of, like, as I said, like karma, right? Where you've got like this stuff going on. Like, I would say a big part of it is, I mean, yeah, it's completely like nonsense lawsuit, but it reminds me of this lawsuit that happened a few months back with a company called Bungie, where this guy claims that you guys stole all my intellectual property, you stole all my ideas, and then they went to go try and prove it, but they deleted all the content off their hard drives and made like even players couldn't pay for stuff they like paid for anymore. And people were like, this guy's a bogus lawsuit, but it's good because, they're getting their comeuppance for doing like a dumb decision. They're doing something stupid, so they're getting what's coming to them.
So even though it's bogus, you feel like she
it's a way of karma, like, and even if
she'll win. She won't lose this lawsuit. I'll guarantee you she's gonna win.
I feel like she had a way to lose before. However, with how that performance is what I will say from that from the
clips.
From the lawyer was not a very good performance.
Yeah.
Which makes me lean on the
jury
side of...
I think the jury will side
when
with
the jury
her.
starts laughing at what your the defendant is saying, you're cooked.
Yeah, I think so
you're
too. Yeah.
cooked. Like
I think
absolutely.
so. I do too. I agree. And like I said, Cardi B is definitely not my cup of tea. I don't listen to any of that kind of music. I know I'm Gen X. It was right when rap was kind of going, but I like Eminem. I like that kind of,
Yeah, Cardi B is more
little
of a
bit.
new gen though than any of these
Yeah,
other
I can't stand her music. I'm sorry, but it is just too vulgar. It's on the
incredibly vulgar,
way vulgar, tactless, tasteless,
tacky.
and classless. It's all the lesses. It is less than anything. Like it is just tactless. It's gross.
Yeah,
It's classless. It's classless, in my opinion. Now, but I can also take a step aside and look at that her in the courtroom and laugh hysterically and think she's funny.
yeah,
Like
well, because
she's
she's,
really funny.
well, admittedly, there's reasons why people
I
become
don't.
famous. For example,
Yeah.
Like there's things that I can say like O.J. Simpson or P Diddy did that I'm like, dude, that guy's
Or
hilarious.
Cosby.
Yeah, or Bill Cosby, and I'm like, that's hilarious. That's like hilarious right there. But
Yeah.
do I think they're good
Yeah.
people? No. There's a reason why these people become popular is because they've got the
Charisma.
writs, you know.
Yeah, they got the charisma. But yeah, that was the two things that I wanted to talk about because that's a little bit on the pop culture side that we do.
Yeah.
And kind of a little gossip on two women on completely different sides
Mm-hmm.
of the
Complete.
music industry.
Yeah, because one,
And
like Taylor Swift is super safe, while Cardi B is safe, but for a different genre of people. Like Taylor Swift is like, this is music song, it can be played
uh-huh.
anywhere. While Cardi B is like, it's safe for as rap goes, you know, where it's just like,
Well, yeah, but she's got a kind of a messed up life. Like, isn't she in the middle of a divorce also? Something like that?
I have no clue.
Because I know that I am looking it
Wouldn't be
up right now.
surprised. Yeah, look it up.
Because I heard a bunch of gossip about her ex, some other rapper dude. Um, Let me see. Divorce. Let's see what AI says. So, yeah, she's right in the process of her second divorce from her husband, Offset, having filed in July 2024. So she just filed for divorce last year. She's got a couple kids with him, though.
I was gonna say, and
So
she's pregnant right now.
she is?
You remember? Yeah, remember
I
that's
don't.
what she was saying, because it's like I got, or well, no, that was a few years back. Sorry, it was during
Yeah,
that
that's when
instance.
she, honey, that's what
Yeah,
happened. She was pregnant in that whole incident.
yeah. It took me a second to realize what I was saying. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, no, 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 no. She was pregnant. That's what she was pregnant with Offset's kids when I think all this happened.
that's what
So
it sounded
apparently,
like.
he's Offset his request for spousal support and allegations of his infidelity during her pregnancy.
Oh,
Apparently, he was. But I've heard through the grapevine with other YouTube peoples that he was a big cheater, and everybody would kept calling him out and saying that, but then she kept like siding with him and protecting him. But I think it was pretty significant that he did that he was cheating. Yucky! What a jerk! I don't care who you are, don't cheat on your
just
spouse.
leave them,
That's just.
bro. I
I
think
know.
it's
I don't understand that. It's like just divorce them. I mean, or separate at least before you're starting to go there. But
yeah. Come
anyway,
on.
that is what it is, and so that was it. So that poor girl's got a lot of shit going down right now. She's got a lot of legalities. Hopefully, this will end up being. But you kind of wish that she wouldn't win
I
this, but she will.
honestly, yeah. I mean, may the court fees be high or something, you know.
Well, if she loses, then that woman has to pay all the court fees. That's usually how it ends up working.
Well,
That
sometimes they also
whoever,
settle out of court. That's oftentimes a thing that happens to reduce,
yeah, it's too
because
late now
because
because
no one
they're in
has to win.
trial. They're in trial right now, so that's too late. That doesn't happen. Once they're in
Okay.
trial, you're there. You're going for it.
They're going for the
Anyway, did
jugular.
you want? Yep. Anything else you want?
Uh,
Anything else you want to talk about?
no, I don't think there's anything I can think of, really.
All right, then. I guess that's it, guys. And we'll put the links below.
Yeah, tell the
And
videos we're talking about.
I
or
hope
anything else.
everybody had a really good Labor Day
Yeah.
weekend. That was pretty
Oh yeah,
nice
I
3-day
forgot
weekend.
Labor Day exists.
My birthday's basically then, but hey, go for it. You forget your mom's birthday. You didn't.
Sorry.
You were awesome.
Yeah, no.
You didn't. You and your dad treated me awesome, and I'm very
Yeah,
grateful for both of you. I'm
true. But
blessed.
anyways, we're gonna be tuning out now. We'll see you
All
guys
right.
later.
See you next week.
Bye.